You know, some of these Statue of Liberty workers are scammers. You know, every day they always try to trip over my back. And today again, there was this Spanish guy. He was having like an evil smile with a female and was telling them to punch for taxi, to punch for taxi. You know, and then the female started coming close by me, and I was watching her, and then she tried to like, you know, fall on top of my back, and she entered the taxi, and the taxi just left. So some of these Statue of Liberty workers that solicit for, you know, they're pre-arranging and bringing people around me to try to trip on my back. So this is the new scam. And when I contact the police department, the police commissioner, they don't help me. I've been trying to sue my mother's daughters killed my mother by framing mental illness for her, Bolani and Flora, and getting her killed in a New York City hospital. My mother said they were also into inheritance scam. They were trying to kill my mother early. And my mother was an elderly woman, so they were just trying to aggravate my mother to death. And my mother was suffering from heart disease. So since my mother's daughter did that in 2015, I think that the scam worked, because after they killed her, they must have filed for life insurance policy around that time and got the money. Because now I'm being bombarded by all kinds of scammers. You know, some of these Statue of Liberty workers, I've been reporting them, so they try to punch me. And the British Spanish guy, you know, today is August 21, 2025. It's around 10 a.m. and the police camera is recording it. This is Broadway, and the cross street here is Broadway. I'll just try to find the cross street. By the Bowling Green train station, you know. So there's police cameras here. So they've aggravated me. I'm a foreigner who has suffered a lot of injustice, and they don't let me get justice. So it's Broadway and Battery Place. Yesterday I went to the store called Best Buy. Some of the Spanish workers also wouldn't let me use the bathroom. They were harassing me, told me to leave their store after I bought something from Best Buy. That was yesterday. So they're engaging in racial hatred, hiring Spanish to jump Africans. So it's like the slave trade all over again. Under this Eric Adams, he has sold this city out, you know, to Trump, and apparently he doesn't like Africans either. You know, so I'm getting jumped everywhere. You know, I went to the store yesterday, to the Best Buy, you know, the Best Buy store, and I paid money, and the Spanish workers won't let me use the bathroom. You know, they always do that to me. I had to call the police, and one of them going into the escalator with me, telling me to leave their store after I bought stuff. You know, some wanted, you know, I was just trying to use the bathroom, they wouldn't let me use the bathroom. You know, and I called the police wouldn't help me, they had me leave in the rain. You know, they said I can't wait. I said, you're interfering with a 911 phone call, which is a felony. So this Eric Adams, I saw the city out, all kinds of Spanish people are jumping me. They'll start bringing the workers to start coming and try to trip over my bag. I said, that's the best way to make money. And I've been getting threatened with death, so I don't want to get killed. And then they'll start making all this claim that while I was homeless, the city of New York evicted me and my mother wrongfully, you know, and they don't want me to get nothing, so they, I guess they'll favor the Spanish people to get money over me. So, you know, a lot of the Spanish people are trying to abuse me, and now they're trying to trip over me, and I've been getting threatened with death threat. So, you know, it seems that their government will be willing to pay any money to all these people. They'll rather have the American citizens get money. You know, since the brought back got a slavery 2.0, there's some Spanish people jumping me, you know, every day of my life. Every day of my life, it's like they noticed the American government would rather pay American citizens. My mother was killed, and my home was taken by the police on Staten Island, and now I can't get justice. And the people have been telling me that the police is going to kill you, and we're going to file false claims that while you were alive, we were tripping over your bag, and we all got injured, and the American government would rather pay us than you will get nothing. You know, and you know, even so, I get, you know, all kinds of false marriage proposal, romance scam. It's like they just want to get, you know, so it's like an inheritance scam, and this is like something like a genocide, whereby I've been trying to get just as a foreigner. When I came here in 2000 with my mother, the immigration arrested me wrongfully. They couldn't get a lawyer either. I had to spend 8 years in the immigration court. You know, so this is not a joke. This is serious. That the American government, you know, I'm a Nigerian. They owe me money. I was abused for 25 years in this country. I was arrested wrongfully by immigration when my mother brought me here 25 years ago. Then my mother got killed. In Bellevue, they framed mental illness on her. And you know, and they won't pay me nothing. Now I've been having Spanish people jump me. The Spanish work of the Statue of Liberty. They've been trying to bump all over my bag and trip and fall. And sometimes people tell me, you're going to be killed soon, and we can lie. when you die, that we were all suffering with you, we're all tripping over your bag and get money, the US government pay us instead. So they're having Spanish people jumping as a Nigerian. This is like a genocide. They won't pay me nothing because I'm not American, I'm a Nigerian. I was arrested wrongfully by immigration. My mother brought me 25 years ago from Nigeria. My mother's been killed. And in Bellevue Hospital, the frame maintenance on her. Eric Garner was helping me. They beat him to death, the police. And I've been getting jumped by Spanish, all kinds of different races. Yesterday I went to the Best Buy, bought something, and I asked to use their bathroom. They wouldn't let me use the bathroom. And so the Spanish worker were arresting me, kicking out of the store in the rain. So this is what is going on. And today one of their workers brought somebody around me, and they were trying to trip over my back. I'm like, there's no way, you're blind and you can't see. And every day I come here, you guys want to trip over my back. Like, my bag is not in your way. Please stop running your scam on me. So they said inheritance scam is the number one stuff. They wait till you die and they start filing false claim about you. He said it's very prolific. It's expanding here in New York City. So people will wait till somebody dies and make claims to the person's house, that the person gives them the house before they died. I said they're targeting the black community with heritage. So I'm having a lot of this Statue of Liberty workers trying to trip over my back. My bag is not in their way. And there's ample space for them to walk around. They solicit clients. I'm like, why you keep coming over me and trying to trip over my back? Or they bring their clients to try to trip over my back. So one of their clients, which was a woman, she was exchanging a smile with this Spanish guy, such a Liberty worker, and as she started coming closer to her, it was nudging her head, and I was watching their facial expression to each other, and and she wanted to trip over this guy, and she used her body to hit his back, and the got into the taxi and disappeared. But the camera will pick up the license plate. So I'm going to contact the New York City Taxi and Limousine Service. They need to find out who she is. These Spanish workers always try to trip over my back. If they're trying to file for workers' compensation, don't include me in your force. So I'm going to contact the New York City Taxi and Limousine Service. And if those people use a credit card to pay, they have to arrest them. They have no right interfering with my property rights, touching my property. That is called a trespass to chattel. That's an attempted extortion. They need to leave my property alone. So I'm going to contact the New York City Taxi and Limousine Service. So they want to go crazy and think it's going to be slavery 2.0. No. Now the slaves are fighting back. I'm not their slave. They got it twisted. On got them. So I've been contacting the police commissioner. She ignores me. And they need to stop leave my property alone and stop trying to trip over my property. And the inheritance scam's not going to work. So I sent messages on Instagram. At one point I was banned by Instagram, but at some point they still allow me that. So nobody responds to my post on Instagram. I guess because I was banned or whatever. So so I'm going to contact Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know how to pronounce them. That can you please unban me? I was banned from Instagram like in 2021. They told me I have to send my face picture. And I'm a transsexual Nigerian. I was born a male, now I'm a female. But I have mustache. I'm not able to shave because I'm homeless. So I couldn't send my full face, bare face picture to Instagram. And they started letting me sign in again, even though they told me I was banned until I sent my full face picture. So I'm going to appeal to Zuckerberg. I'm sorry to mispronounce your name. Please unban me on Instagram because a lot of these people are acting creepy. And I think the excuse they're going to give is they didn't respond back to me because I was trespassing. I wasn't supposed to be on Instagram. So I believe that they want me killed. And they'll claim that we're so sorry. Yeah, we got messages. I contacted the police commissioner, I contacted the mayor. So Mark Zuckerberg, there's an inheritance scam being run by the government in this city. So please unban me from Instagram. So I want to know what the excuse will be. So I can keep contacting these people, the police commissioner, the mayor, and see if they'll continue to ignore me. Because I think they just want me killed and they'll claim, we didn't respond back to this person because this person was supposed to be on Instagram and we didn't want to violate the law by using Instagram to communicate with this person. So Mark Zuckerberg, I don't know how to pronounce it very well. Your Instagram banned me around 2020. So I have to send my full face pic. Because I signed up for 2 accounts at the same time. I was trying to use the video chat live, and the first account I had, I couldn't do the video chat live. So I signed up for another account. Maybe I thought maybe I didn't enable video chat live. But I didn't know you change your what's that thing called? You change your the configuration of your internet system. So and I couldn't do video chat like that's why I signed up for 2 accounts. And then I was banned. Said I had to send my face pic and prove my identity. And there was COVID. We were forced to wear masks. I couldn't remove my mask to take my face pic. And also, I have gender dysphoria. That means I have facial hair, and aside, so I don't want to send my bare face pic with my facial hair because I wouldn't look so feminine anymore. So Mark Zuckerberg, please unban me from Instagram so I can still, so that all the people that ignore me when I send them messages about all this stuff, I send them crime videos of crimes I'm experiencing to the mayor of the city of New York, Eric Adams, to the police commissioner. Her name is Jessica Tish, and she doesn't even respond to me. So I think this is about waiting for me to die and claim, no, we weren't responding, but so we weren't responding because we heard that person has been banned and we didn't want to be engaging in criminal trespass, and we didn't want to have Instagram sue us that we're communicating with someone that was banned. So I've been banned for Instagram, but still they allow me to log in, so it's kind of weird. So I don't know what kind of game people are playing.